Brexit will have a huge financial impact on the European Union, a leading German bank has admitted, after experts outlined the 3 member states set to be worst affected by the UK's exit. Deutsche Bank analysts have predicted Malta, Luxembourg and Ireland will pay the heaviest price for Brexit. Financial experts at the banking group insist the consequences will also be felt across Europe's largest economies, including Germany and France. They warn, Big Four euro area economies will all face below-average costs. Brexit talks between the UK and the European Union remain on the brink following a stalemate at last week's crucial European Council summit. Deutsche Bank insists even if a breakthrough is made before the end of the transition period, the cost of trade between the two sides will increase. The UK will leave the EU customs union and single market, and the German bank has highlighted the potential impact of non-trade barriers, which could arise from restrictions on goods and services. In a statement, analysts from Deutsche Bank said, tariffs make up only a small part of the direct trade cost from leaving the EU. Of more significance is the prevalence of non-tariff barriers. These will weigh on trade regardless of whether the UK and EU trade on preferential terms or not. Despite the ongoing impasse between the UK and Brussels, Deutsche Bank ultimately expects a Canada-style free trade deal to be reached. They forecast such an arrangement would shed 0.6% off Britain's gross domestic product, GDP, with a cost of 0.2% to the EU's GDP. With global economies reeling from the coronavirus pandemic, experts predict both economic will bounce back next year regardless of any formal trade agreement between the UK and EU. They add, while in any other year, the trade shock from Brexit would likely result in a yearly contraction. We expect both the UK and EU economies to grow next year, deal or no deal. EU negotiator Michel Barnier landed in London on Thursday evening to reconvene Brexit trade talks with his UK counterpart David Frost.